an up-and-comer who has done really well for themselves recently. Especially to get here. It'll be an interesting one. I mean, Gluto is very well versed in this matchup. You can see what the plan is from day one. He's going to let Snake cook those grenades. He's going to get waft. He's going to just kind of wait, you know, sit on that top platform. Why? Exactly. I don't have to contest these grenades.
Exactly. He doesn't have to go in, you know.
Yeah, I'm building up meter.
Exactly. Passive build-up in fighting games. That's what we love. Shout out to Third Strike. But look, I mean, Gluto it's just that level of experience, again, as I said before, cooking those grenades, just waiting for the waft, and he doesn't have to approach here. I mean, 21% so far, probably off of just getting hit from one of those nades, but he just has to find an opening, and eventually will do once, you know, Phoenix gives him that opportunity. Obviously not intentionally, but we'll see how it goes down, and there's that opening that he was looking for there. The attention was focused on the bike, and Glutonny was able to capitalize off it very nicely so far. 49% on the Snake player. There's the Nair looking for another one. Cook the grenade at the perfect time here, and both these players have now officially started to scrap.
And now things are starting to get going. Glutonny unable to find anything off the ledge trap. I love the fact that he was willing to call out a C4 there, by the way, and just say, if you've not got a setup, you're not pulling the trigger.
Exactly.
Just running straight across it. Really great stuff from Glutonny. Trying to force Snake into the corner. But Phoenix does find a way out with those explosives. It doesn't matter, though. The weight. Ooh.
Down tilt into back air was super clean. What a conversion there from Glutonny, taking that first stock in pretty demanding fashion thus far. Trying to use the bike again to just give himself a little bit of an approach.
Oh, but here comes the waft, baby.
Yeah, it's loaded up.
Nah,
he's not going to pull the trigger.
No, he never does that anymore. He's usually only looking for sort of raw up-air waft or even just raw waft in general. Like that. Exactly like that. Thank you for proving my point, Mr. Glutonny. Oh, you're amazing. All right, we get the up smash in immediate response. Glutonny loves taking those early stocks, just using that waft armor to get things going, and he's going to run away with it now.
And that's what he should do.
Snake doesn't have the lead, things gets tough. Yeah.
And that's what you should do, right? Exactly. Like, he should run away with it. Snake doesn't have the lead. What is he going to do? CQC? Hell no. If Glutonny can just go ahead and just put on the pressure right now, 2 stocks to 1, a fresh new lead, he can really pile up the damage on Phoenix. Doesn't have to worry too hard about it. There's the C4 being planted there, but Gluto's very hyper aware of where it is at the moment. Those nades coming out now, starting to find a little bit of space and a little bit of success there. Going to try using the side B, not really finding it too much with the Nikita there as Glutonny starts to find his bearings a little bit as well, and it is just a minefield right now here, Jackie.
Yeah, the misinputs coming out, trying to wave bounce grenades and getting side B instead. Things aren't looking great for Phoenix right now. Full stock down here, a back air will take it.
Oh,
yeah, and that's how you find it. Ooh, it's all about how you find it. We saw the down tilt back air and a really nice confirm in stock 1, and in stock 3 we see that up B back air, just using the multi-hits to find it there. Really clever stuff from Gluto.
It's just the creativity, right, at that point. Gluto's just being able to use his moves and, like, figure out what situations they would work best in, the things that you don't tend to see from the average player. So being able to sort of use that, you know, that experience, that knowledge to try and come up with brand new situations to put yourself in, and using those down, like, for example, down tilt back air that we saw earlier on today was super smart stuff from Glutonny. Credit to Phoenix, though, had a fairly solid start at the game, and obviously it wasn't a very easy game to run away with. Sorry for Gluto. You know, credit to Phoenix for, you know, putting the pressure on with those nades, letting them cook those nades a little bit. But we are going to game 2, and Hollow, Bastion, Chucky, do you think this makes any difference to the Snake player?
You get more control just from the middle platform, and the grenades as well. But again, like, Glutonny is a brawl vet. He is very used to this matchup, so he will catch the grenades if you haven't taken the time to cook them. Which means that that control on the center platform isn't a massive deal, and Gluto will leave his stage open because that platform does let him get some earlier confirms and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Nice counterplay there from Gluto.
Head extended, that is an up smash, and that is gonna kill so far. Glutonny looking a lot more confident here in the second game. Now finding his bearings. There we go, beautiful combo then with the Nair, looking to follow it up there. But the nade, gonna be the burst option there for Phoenix. Is gonna give him a little bit more time to breathe here. Looking for that down tilt, not really able to find too much success from him. And now both these players are just fighting, just scrapping the fight back, looking for something here back here. Not really gonna be able to find the mark. Up tilt. Phoenix kind of being a little desperate with that up till we saw it being used a couple times, but not really finding too much success with it at the moment here. Glutonny starting to fight back really, really nicely here.
Back air from Gluto here, trying to find another kill and the up smash. Raw, 2 of those is nuts. And he's just using it. It's a big anti-air. You know, why not? If you know Phoenix is going to land on top of you, you know down air is one of his better kill options from that position. You might as well just throw it out. He's got a 100% success rate so far, as well as a 100% success rate with Raw Waft. Mind you, this guy reads your soul.
Oh, yeah, that's attack. Yeah,
that's
good catch.
That was clean. When Gluto understands a player, it's artistic. It's
yeah, very, very. It's very fun to watch.
To behold.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, just the raw callouts that we've seen across both games. It's a real mental shot, I think, if you're Phoenix, to be hit by like 2 raw wafts and 2 raw up smashes. I'm not sure how I would recover from that.
Yeah, it's certainly something, but I feel like when you do get hit with those, you'll realize one thing. Do not land on top of Wario, and you just don't want to be on top of that character for way too long, because it's clear to you that Glutonny's anti-air game at that point is just on point. And if you're constantly making those mistakes, I'm sure Phoenix is probably aware that that's kind of the thing that you want to avoid against a character with really solid anti-air options like up smash, up air, up tilt, for example, with a character like Wario. Once again, Gluto using the bike to try and potentially bait out a way to get in close, which I'm super impressed by the way, because it worked out first game, but it seems like to me that Phoenix isn't going to let that slide a second time as we get set into game number 3. Gluto just needs this one to move on through winners, and Phoenix being sent to losers. The question is now, can Phoenix find that game, find that success, and put a dent in Gluto's current record here? Let's find out. It's so far looking so solid from both these players at the moment. Not much to be happening here. 66% right now, Phoenix with a solid stuff. Looking for the Nikita there, but Gluto is able to capitalize off it, and split second reaction there from both of these guys. I mean, exceptional play from both of them.
Yeah, it's a great start from the 2 of them so far. Phoenix, unperturbed from that 3 stock in the last game, immediately making things a lot more even this time. Very good mental sign, especially when you're hitting confirms like that. Beautiful stuff from Phoenix. If you're going to make me wait for those grenades, I'm going to use that to my advantage. I love it.
Exactly. Sometimes patience is the key, especially against a character like Wario, who, you know, loves getting in close. Good use of that nade once again. The up smash not going to really kill here. Glutonny not finding too much success with that at the moment here. It seems like the Phoenix... Oh! I don't know if there was a misinput down there or something, but... Not the way you'd want to go down.
He didn't have C4. So he thought he was going to C4 recover.
Okay, yeah, probably.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That happens. I really love the use of the bike from Glutonny. It's something he's done, like, in the past year or so. Where, like, he'll just use it kind of just as this really powerful projectile. Oh my god! That's a thing!
I had no idea. Probably not, but he made it work. Probably not, but he made it work.
I have no words. I have no words. That's even if that's not a thing. The fact that that's like a string that you can go for that will cover options. Wild. The innovation from this guy. Oh my god.
That's what I mean, man. It's just being very creative with the way that you play and not necessarily playing too predictably here. And Gluto just pulling out these things. You know, last second has been absolutely insane to watch. Forward tilt, not really going to find a kill there, but it's going to push back Phoenix just a little bit to give Gluto some space. Bike is also on stage as well, so that's always in the playing cards for Gluto to use at some point here. But Phoenix, again, just trying to garner some space, but that back air is going to do it, and Glutonny goes 3-0 up on Phoenix here in winners round 1 of top 64.
Yeah, really great, confident performance from Glutonny, and he does have a habit of blasting through every round of bracket until top 8. You know, you watch him in Genesis pools, and he'll get through without dropping a game. You know, he's that kind of player. His fundamentals are so solid. His adaptation is so good. His autopilot is ridiculous.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
You know, in he's one of the best players in the world in this situation. He's playing a matchup that he knows in the sort of earlier rounds of bracket against an underdog. there's almost nobody else that you bet on more than Glutonny. He's so solid in